And we're live.
Nigga, it's one Nick 7 of a gun in your mouth. I can feel it.
Doom.
Don't y'all miss Dr. Dre when he was giving an F with the production? Ooh, I
I told I,
missed that.
I told Sue this before we had started that I I think as much as I keep bringing up the movie, I just still laugh at the fact that like Straight Outta Compton just brought up that fucking scene where Dre was like, "Hey Snoop, I'm doing this beat for this movie called Deep Cover," and I'm like,
Not even a beat. He's doing a whole ass song, and here's Snoop telling, "Hey yo, cuz, let me get on that."
I like
I'll be
Lakeith.
honest
I
with
was
you.
like, "All right, Lakeith,
Lakeith did it wrong for me. He should just did what you and I would have did. Hey, yo, Stu, you trying to get on this track? All right, snippety bippity.
sorry, Robot Chicken did the great. Hey guys, snippity
Snippity bippity.
dippity."
Snippity bippity.
Hey y'all.
Dude, I'm sorry. It was so
Actually, I'm sorry, not you, Chris. It was Eris because Eris was saying that for a straight year. Snippity bippity.
the joke is so funny because it's accurate as shit. And Snoop Dogg coming in on Girls Going Wild. Hey guys, snippity dippity.
No bull crap. I was looking at I, I was looking at something. I was looking at something on the internet, right? And it was I was watching my bi-yearly watching To Catch a Predator just to remind me that there's still perverts out here. And
Exactly. Don't let
yeah.
distract you from the fact that perverts are still out here, folks.
Oh man, they got to be doing it differently now. I quarantine you with a little. All right, anyway, but yo, why the fuck? Oh my god, what I was gonna say? Why the fuck? And looking at that, I saw something on the side. No, click you see Girls Going Wild 1. You see Girls Going Wild 2. Now I see Girls Going Wild 3, the extreme edition. Yeah, that's right. We have over 3 hours of uncut footage. And I'm thinking to myself, 3 hours of white girls who are only 115 pounds
The occasional
jumping
mixed
up
girl,
and down
the
in
occasional,
water.
and the occasional mixed girl, because I have watched one of those volumes of Girls Gone Wild.
I
Uh,
like, I hate saying it. I hate saying it like that. There was an episode of Law and Order that made me feel that way. Every time I see a black girl, like the black girls you see on there, they
in
all look like.
distress.
Thank you, because they always have this look like, "Come on, girl, show us your boobs." And you had this look like, "Hey, Kanisha, are you all right?" "Yeah, I'm all right." I'm like, "She's drugged. We need to call the cops right now." I don't. I feel for her safety.
Hey, you know what? To piggyback off of what CJ just said, where you said you get the one mixed girl to show them off, right? Low key, actually low and high key, the mixed girl is actually the most attractive out of every girl on that
Everybody,
damn video.
In
everybody.
hindsight, I'm glad Girls Gone Wild got taken down because I still to this day I'm like, what was the point? Like, ooh, I can see boobs. Ooh, like
No, Aaron, but Chris, the Girls Gone Wild I was watching was totally uncut. There's girls in the shower.
Yeah, the girls in the
You know
shower,
what? You know
the
what?
girls making out, the girls always flashing at Mardi Gras just to get free beads.
guess what? I see more action in fucking softcore porn than that shit. So what
Let
do we
me
do?
get.
It's
I
not
got a
like there.
question. I got a question, Justin. Yes, Justin. Justin, who listens to us. Justin, no, not the black Justins. Trust me, because there's three black geeks and there's a couple of y'all niggas named Justin. But but I'm talking to the white Justin. Hey, Justin Kaminsky, come here. I got a question. Just real quick. What's so attractive about about a white girl who is a B cup who leans back drunk and does the
Pick up on a
halfway
good day.
B cup on the dude on a good day who does the lean back halfway drunk, not all the way over her boob? Yeah. What's so hot about that dude? They looked at the
As
shoulder.
somebody that hung out with a lot of white folks in the military, um, it's not against white women. I dated a white chick, but
I dated a Caucasian and it wasn't that bad.
I gotta
She
say,
didn't call me nigger, so I think everything's fine.
I in the spectrum of what type of drunk chick you will rather hang around, I'd rather hang around a drunk black chick than a drunk white chick.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I just being honest. A drunk white chick will get you in this situation. Yeah, I mean back in the 1940s, a white man could do whatever he want. How the fuck I get here, man?
No,
What?
no, hold on.
I mean,
Wait. Now, see, I gotta ask Chris this. Now, when you say drunk white chick, are we talking? Are we talking the same level of drunk white chick as the drunk white chick who danced with Seth in Superbad?
Yeah, that's like Lindsay Lohan level of like.
no. That was what I was saying. Who are we talking about? Are we talking
I'm
about?
talking about the one who danced with
The one
him.
that's super
That's what
bad
I'm
is
saying.
just I've been around those chicks and that's at
No,
colleges and I'm like
I got it. I got it for you, Eris. I got it for you. Did you have Stephanie? Who's Stephanie? It's me, Stephanie. And I wish that these guys would just fucking go, because they're. Oh my god! I never had sex with a black guy before. Oh my god! Oh my god! Is your dick big? Is it big? Is it big? Or did you have sex with Amber? Don't. I'm gentle. Which one? Which
no,
one?
I had sex with a white chick that wasn't like drunk. She was just buzzed. It was just
Here's me. Here, all right. So I know what happened. No, see, you said that. Guess what just happened in California? It is him. He was the one that raped me that night. Are you sure he raped me that night? I can just say it. I'm white. They'll believe me.
hey, the thought goes on mine. But I was
Here's Chris.
Wait,
I don't remember you.
Chris says that, but like as soon as Chris says that, here's me, my man.
all I'm saying is this.
No, here's it. Like I never had sex with Brooke. My name's Amanda. The betrayal,
The deceit.
the deceit. Hey, hate to take a good line from a dude that likes MAGA now. The deception.
But I say all that to say, deep cover.
I don't know how you swing this to undercover work.
I can swing this in deep cover because the lesson to be learned in deep cover is never trust a white government person.
Never.
Well, that seems. Well, Chris, don't touch a hot stove. Don't touch a hot stove. So wait a minute, what's the lesson?
No. Especially when they look like Charles Martin Smith, because that swarmy motherfucker. I wanted to punch him in the face.
Not only that, you know, not only that. You want to know something? Y'all really want to know something? I decided to put two and two together here. Deep cover was I want to say it was like the 12-year precursor to what Training Day is. Except the role. No, think about it, because the roles are reversed. And when you get to the end of the movie, you come to find out that the dude who was going undercover for him, that man's been planning this bullshit the whole time to make Lawrence Fishburne believe that he was really going in to do something. You know, he went in this bright-eyed and this naive, not knowing that, whoa, so you're telling me that everything I was doing has really been for nothing. And y'all want this motherfucker to be president. And y'all want to do all this. So are we really about bust this guy now? I mean, what's going on?
It's real life.
It's real life, but it's also painted in this weird black man. See, that's what the white man be doing. Type of light, and it is.
Which painted the picture of Lawrence Fishburne's acting for like 5 years.
And I say that for one main reason, because this movie is directed by the great Bill Duke. And I know for a fact Bill Duke. I only spent when I met Bill Duke. What was it? God, that was 2019. 2019, before the world shut down. The one thing I can tell you, just being with that man for about 20 minutes, all of us that were hanging out with on Bill Duke that night, good Lord, that man's aura, his wisdom and everything just seeps into you. So and every person that we talked to on the Black Lightning set, they were like, "Oh man, Bill Duke's awesome. Bill Duke's awesome." Chris Williams, man, I love Bill Duke. Talking to Cardon. I'm sorry, that ain't his name no more. Melvin over there. Melvin over there. Let me tell you something, Bill. He taught me how to be a real black man. China. Oh my God, that nigga's scary, but I love him.
Yeah, I'm surprised. I'm surprised Tobias. He didn't go Tobias on you and say, "Let me tell you something." That Negro right there.
I wish. Because this nigga Bill. Because let me tell you what Bill Duke did to him.
If he just said it like, that Negro right there spits real knowledge.
Now let me tell you what this nigga did. Let me tell you what Bill Duke did to Cardon. He went Cardon when all three black geese was down in San Diego, and we went for the whole Black Lightning thing. Which, by the way, I love the fact that we always go to Black Lightning shit. That's like the one exclusive thing that we get.
Yep.
But anyway, I love the fact that we went over there and we just, I love talking to Cardon. Yeah, no, that's what I'm talking, man. Nigga, I'm from the hood. We're from the hood. We can talk to each other. Like, yeah, nigga. So we just like spit this shit. I meet this nigga 2.5 years later. After this time, Bill Duke came into the cast of Black Lightning. All of a sudden, he go for, hey, what's up, what's up, what's up? Now it's like, how you doing? My name's Melvin. Yeah, in order to understand what we do as black men, we got to see the effect. I'm like, this nigga Bill gave him 2 books and then changed his life. Pretty much that's what happened.
This guy is so wholesome.
I gave him 2 books and said, "Yo, come back to me with a book report in a week."
Bill Duke, his whole
Bill Duke
filmography.
is awesome, man.
Bill Duke's filmography is just crazy because he'll do deep cover and it's like, hey, how would you like to direct Whoopi Goldberg Sister Act 2? All right.
The one thing I did ask somebody did ask him about deep cover. Like, when you directed deep cover, what was the one thing that you wanted to nail? He said, I wanted to nail that aspect of how it is to be a black man in a situation where you're working for white people. And holy crap, it centers around that the whole thing. That was his main goal. Now and I'm just gonna be real. You can probably pull a couple strings in the plot, pull a couple strings in the acting, whatever it may have you, and saying that the movie's not perfect. But that lesson is put through. If it's not forced through, you can tell at the end where it's like, yeah, nigga, so you can go home now. We don't need you no more.
Have a moment like I did. Because we talked about Clarence William III and Tales from the Hood podcast. Did y'all have that moment where you could tell he wanted to really chew the scenery, but he had to kind of dial it back a little bit?
Oh, he had to die.
Clarence Williams is a guy I think that just can't help but to overact. So
They put a gun to the baby's head. I'm like, whoa, okay, hey, pull it back here, pull it back.
His whole I will never understand his intensity.
Oh, it's intensity.
I would never. Why you always look like you about to kill somebody, or I'm about to snap? Why is it always like that with you? Like, I never understand. His energy is just so unique.
You just gotta understand that's just how Clarence is. Much like how blink and you miss it, Clifton Powell's in this movie.
I like how Clifton Powell. Clifton Powell got just scooted off the. That was real. The Sandman off of the Apollo yanked that nigga off this joint. That nigga was gone.
Hey folks, this is the only movie where Clifton Powell isn't being an asshole. Blink and you miss.
I mean,
he didn't have enough time to react to the white guy telling him, "Would you rather be what's the difference between a nigger and a black man?" He ain't had enough time to react. He's like,
yeah, wait, what? Like, that's it. Man, thank you.
With Clarence, he just has that natural intensity. Yeah. I believe that shit's natural. He's not even acting. It's just natural. Now,
put it this way. Being raised in the 1930s breeds niggas like that. So that's the best way to say it.
Not only that, you want to know what that nigga, you want to know what Clarence was really at home? You want to know he was really at home?
What? Or that ground dying so he could overact?
No. We gotta wait about a good 2 years. A little movie called Tales from the Hood. That nigga was home.
Man, listen. When he was on that radio,
the one line. Fans, you can go back and listen to Tales of the Hood. This is a good chance we're going to redo it this year. But Chris made it the show. Chris, I think about the 30-minute mark. The shit. Oh, we getting the shit now. Chris went in on that part.
Right. In this movie though, he's on the radio and it's like he can't help but cheese it up because he was like, "There's 2 guys and the guns and there's drug money there. Get the cops here now." And they're like, "There's diplomatic tags, sir. Do not come in." Well, I don't care. The money's there, and I'm going to arrest them. And I'm like, hey.
Let me tell you something.
Hey, man, you want to die, go ahead.
Thank you.
Hey, Chris, let me tell you something, man. You cannot tell me that reading a fucking license plate is funny when this nigga does it.
How is it, again, why are you delivering so much intensity to this
Even
scene?
in death, when he gets shot by Jeff Goldblum, he's like, "Stay
all
black or die." Oh,
everybody. I'm just gonna go ahead and throw it out there. Everybody's death in this movie is comical.
Yeah.
It's comical.
Yeah.
No, it's not just comical. It's 1992 comical.
fucking Montoya gets fucking combat rolled out the fucking car and shit and gets hit by that fucking
I
police
like
car.
how that nigga. I like how that nigga took that tackle though, man. He put all of his stomach into the fucking bumper first off, and he got a good lift when he flipped up. And I think that's the important part. See, dummies now are CGI'd in, and they don't
Exactly.
behave the way they used to back in the day.
First of all,
Because the dummies in the '90s.
kicked out of the limo. The cop car hits a dummy.
Here's the thing that kills me about the dummies though, because the dummies back in the '90s, they weren't weighed properly like they are now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Back now they're weighed properly and all the rest of that. But back then, no, you could do whatever you wanted to.
See, when I saw the dummy get hit by the car, here's me. Damn, they really put Gears of War ragdoll physics in there.
Bruh. All I'm saying is, bruh.
Ragdoll physics.
Oh, you know what had me rolling though? Okay, you got this. Here you
Wait,
got.
did you just literally say ragdoll physics
Yes.
with the damn?
That dummy had Gears of War ragdoll physics.
I like bruh. I like how when Carter, this is the white FBI agent or a government agent, just casually sits there and tells a big Lieutenant Hightower from Police Academy dude. So what's the difference between a nigger and a black man? I'm like, he is about to yoke your ass up. Like,
No, Chris, you asked. I mean, you say that. Here's me, sir. I would like to know how many black police officers did you interview with this question, and how are you still?
how did I meet you in Temecula after that shit? That's all.
No. I got the more important question. This is just true. How does this? What does this got to do with me going undercover?
Anything?
Because real
Lawrence
talk,
Fishburne answer the question. Hey, a nigga would never sit there and answer that fucking give you an answer to that question. I'm like, okay, I guess it's smart.
No, it's a little bit. But no. I know where. Look, see, here's the thing. I understood where it was.
Like,
I understood where it was. It was. You know how black people is our weird way of calling ourselves nigga without calling ourselves a nigga.
power back.
So take the power back type thing. Look. I'm forgiving a lot of the hotepish shit in this movie, so shut up.
Carver was a little too comfortable saying nigger. Like he says that shit like it's nothing.
I really mean it, and I say this with pure comedy, but I also mean it. If you are a white person and you get to say nigger in a movie, go for it. Go for that shit. Go for it.
I gotta wonder. Did he pull?
I need you to say the line and go with gusto.
Now my thing is this: the dude that played him and stuff. I gotta wonder. Did he do the typical? He looked like a guy that after he said that he had to take a 5-minute break and go take a shower because of how dirty he said it. Like,
nah, that's a nigga with fist pump after he said nigga.
yes, I did it.
He's like, I did it.
Right in that coon's face. Yeah.
Also, yeah, Lawrence Fishburne knows how to bring intensity because, dear God, he is intense like from just the whole movie. There's not one time is he cracking a smile, nothing, just intense the whole movie, straight up. And I mean,
and you're dealing with a guy. You're dealing with a guy that had to pretty much have his whole world. He has to flip his whole world.
You have no wife and kids, so
you have to be a different person. And they made it very clear. When you see Glenn Thurman take a motherfucking bullet to the fucking sternum in the beginning of the movie, that he's opposed to dying. He's opposed to just seeing his people die in the middle of the street. And he mentions it really early, like this shit is going to destroy people. Why am I a drug dealer? And then when the FBI tells him, I'm sorry, play the role, be a drug dealer. And I'm thinking to myself, thank you, Bill Duke. This is actually the most believable way of how the CIA funneled cocaine and crack into the inner city.
Because
This
we
is actually a
because we
very accurate retelling of that.
he had that 3 keys of coke. He's like, so you gonna give me the money? He looked at him like, nigga, I ain't a bank, so you might go on ahead and sell that shit.
Why not? Like he's
Like,
I gotta sell.
like
Like I gotta sell. Like yeah, why not? Go ahead, knock
Go
yourself
for it.
out.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah, go for it.
really got me was once he really got like fully invested in being undercover, and when he legit sold drugs, you saw him come back to his boss and like, yeah, here's how it went down. Here's the drugs.
Yep.
And man gave him the money too. Like, I don't know if I should be feeling comfortable giving
You
this.
put him in the position. That's why I was like,
You put him in that position. You told him to do this.
And that's,
And you know what I hate? And you know what? And I always hate this about undercover movies, especially when it's a black guy going undercover. When the black guy gets too good at his job, it's always the white guy. It's always the white. There's always the white guy to go. I'm bringing you in. I'm turning you in, man. I'm pulling you out for what?
nah,
I'm this
that's it.
the guy.
That's enough, man. That's enough, man.
You're on the
We gotta
edge.
we call it quits, man. Look at your eyes. I can see it in your eyes, man.
It's like, are you even? He's like, now tell me something. Like, tell me something. Whose side are you on? Are you with them, or are you still a cop?
I mean, but it was so crazy to me. Oh, wild kid coming here.
Wild kid suddenly appears.
Now he's gone. No, it was just wild to me because it went from he's selling drugs, and it is like, oh, it's like, oh, and he's also fighting off fucking not Curtis Blow, because Curtis Blow apparently got jacked on steroids and shit. He's out here shooting chicks.
Joe, when did the nigga? Hey, I got a question. When did that one nigga that we see in all the '90s movies with the ponytail? When did he get jacked? When he started doing P90X, yo?
Oh, did you like his Marcy side chick that had the gun shit too? I was like, yo,
What?
You know, this was me. You know, this was me the whole time that I saw him pop up in the movie. Oh damn! I ain't know Stoney Jackson got jacked and a suntan.
Thank you. That's who it was, Stoney Jackson. Yeah. Yo, I was like, yo, what is Stoney Jackson? What happened to Stoney Jackson? I look at the girl on the side. I was like, hey, ain't you so look, I understand that, brother. It's 1980s. You balling and shit. You saw Red Sonja. I gotta get me a Brigitte. I understand that shit. So that's what
we got fucking Lisa and the fucking cult crew and shit.
Yeah, she was rocking the hell out.
I hate you for that.
First of all, she was rocking the hell out of that M. Bison hat.
I was about to say what I was about to say what the M. Bison hat or the Bison hat or that what hat that Madonna was wearing for tour when she got a British accent out of nowhere.
The Truth or Dare tour.
The Truth or Dare tour.
Stop. Wait. Stop. Hey, Christopher, give it here. Give it here.
What?
Give me your black card, nigga. Give me your.
Hey, black people.
Because no, we don't, Chris. And because if I look up and I see Truth or Dare, that's 30 days, nigga.
First of all, D.
If I look up and I see Truth or Dare.
No. D. Hold on, Chris. Look,
Don't say that, nigga. Don't say that, nigga, because you like that woman.
No, stop it. All right. First of all, Chris, allow me to Whitehurst this shit for you from Child's Play. I'm gonna be that nigga to jump on the grenade. All right.
Whitehurst.
Listen. Rescue Me was a slapper in 91. I said it.
Rescue Me was good, man.
I just came to the defense of Chris. Now, I cannot name a single tour from that woman, but I will say that as one song.
Sorry, Chris, what'd you say though?
No, what I was saying was
you said Truth or Dare tour. Okay. Yeah. It wasn't the Truth or Dare tour because the Truth or Dare tour was this well, you can't see it. It was that era Madonna, you know, black and white. She's obviously having sex with all the gay guys in her band, Madonna. You can't tell me all her dances, even when I was a kid, I knew they were gay. But then again, I looked at them, they banged Madonna. They clearly had sex with her. You know, but it's halfway through. You're gay. You won't feel it.
I still remember the sex book she put out with her and Big Daddy Kane and Vanilla Ice in a Wobbly H scenario, and I'm like,
here's the thing. It's because of them I think we give celebrities these superpowers that they don't have. Like I like that we always do like, oh man, look at Megan. She could look at Megan. She look good as hell. I bet her pussy's fantastic. Are you sure? Are you sure? Did you test it yet? Like I hear girls like, oh my god, Big Daddy Kane had a big ass dick. Here's me. Sure, are you sure? Can he fuck?
I
Are you
mean,
sure?
I mean, you
Like,
know,
it's like this. It's nice to have the equipment, nigga. I can have a baseball bat. Doesn't make me Hank Aaron, nigga. I'm just
I mean,
saying.
Madonna, we know she messed around. I mean, fuck. I mean,
But Madonna,
I'm pretty
but
sure
I
she
was.
messed around with freaking Warren Beatty during Dick Tracy. I know
Oh,
she
you
probably
know
did.
she did. Oh, you know, no, she tried to. She tried to. And then I want to, here's Madonna. I always wanted to have sex with my dad. Really, Madonna? You're just saying shit now to sound edgy. You're not even, you don't mean that. Here's, look. So, are we going to do it, Warren? Of course we're not. Then I didn't take my 1991 Viagra, whatever it may be.
Nah, but it's like you got.
Warren Beatty was 70 when I was 4.
Thank you.
Come on.
Oh my god! But like he got so good, like also in that freaking candy red fucking Mustang too.
Yo, I love the fact that this nigga, Lawrence, he really truly transformed into a straight up scumbag in a way. Because the one scene that kind of confused me though is when he went back to his apartment and the crackhead chick below him was like trying to sell her son. And here's the thing. I have heard of crap like that, and I was thinking to
We saw
myself,
them boys in the hood.
yeah, I was like, yo, did crackheads really get that desperate back then? And I'm like, probably.
I saw the crack
Probably.
documentary. It's over. They as much as it happened, they did say as much that Hollywood over exaggerated it more than what it was. Like it happened. You did have like, hey, I'm selling my baby's Pampers for crack, that kind of shit, right?
Yeah, you had dumb stuff.
But it was never to the point to where I'm gonna sell my baby.
I'm
And if
selling
it
my
did
baby
happen,
for
it was like,
$2,000 like nobody like
and
I
if it did
feel like
happen,
that's just over exaggerated. You know
did
what I
happen,
mean?
you did have drug dealers like, hey, lady, what the fuck is that kid? No, hell
And
no.
I'm going to say this, and this is D. It wasn't a black woman that said that.
I'm pretty sure it was white chicks.
Oh, that was a white girl. Tyrone, come on. Look. You like my son, don't you? I think he's a cool little nigga. Yeah, I think he cool. Yeah. You can have him. Just I sold him to you for for $3,000. Look, I can give you them. Come on, just give it. Like that crap kills me. Yeah, like yo, I don't think no. I don't think it's that serious. But if it is, it's a white chick. Ain't no Spanish chick doing that shit.
Yeah, so
Maybe. Hold on. Maybe.
but it's funny because, like I said, as he's getting so good at what he's doing, it's kind of amazing to me that this government agent is getting all shot. Like, I can't believe he's just so good at his job. And I'm like, but you created this. You told it started when you told him to sell the drugs, so you knew he was going to get into a turf war. You knew he was going to kill somebody and stuff. And then now all of a sudden, when he kills dude in the bathroom, it's a bridge too far. Hey, don't go to that bus. If you go to that bus, I'm like, but dude, you told him to get to. Was it what the fuck is that drug dealer's name?
Not Esteban.
Gallego. You told him to get close to Gallego, but you're like, nah, just let him get busted. I'm like, but that kills your whole thing. And then you find out, oh, again, as we know in real life, hey, we kind of need Gallego to be alive because that helps our drug funneling operation. And you find really stupid, like, I didn't know. I'm like, nigga, you knew.
And it was like, wait a minute, why do you want me to get close to this guy named Hector? Not Hector Garza, but it's Garza.
Yeah, Garza.
And yeah, he was like, why you want me to get close to Garza? Well, basically, America sees him as a friend in the future. Oh, I see.
Guzman, not Garza.
Guzman. Like, he was like, all right, so I see. So you're just gonna keep him so he can kill a couple commies for you. That's all. So that's the only reason why you keeping that spick around, huh? Really, just so y'all can use him. All right, well, whatever. I hate this country. Fuck y'all. That was his vibe the entire time. Yo, he's like, yo, I can't stand the crap y'all got me doing, man. And
Yeah.
don't really like why him? Why him? He plays golf with President Bush. Really, dog? It always goes back to golf. It always goes back to like some little thing. They play tennis. Their daughters have tea. It's always something normal, yeah.
With side note, I still need to play Call of Duty with the Cold War shit just so I can see Reagan. I need that in my life.
Why?
I don't know.
Cold War Reagan. Well, looks like we're time for us to kill the commies.
And get them drugs in Nicaragua.
Get those drugs out of Nicaragua and make sure all the black people in the ghetto are addicted to that sweet, sweet booger sugar.
Sorry, man. That's somebody at Infinity War, where whoever's doing Call of Duty had to know the jokes that were going to fly when that game dropped. They had to know that was going to happen.
I stand by my especially see especially the Reagan joke, the New Jack City one for Reagan. Damn, crack. You mean to tell me Reagan didn't do that? The same look, vial of coke, crack.
Thank you.
Damn, crack. Yeah, Reagan did that.
And
There's a
shut
lot
up,
of
dude.
you know he did, man.
You know,
So how is this supposed to take down the Negro?
also low key, Reagan sparked up at the White House. Just try it out.
I don't think he did. No. If Reagan sparked up, he would have lived a little bit longer. That nigga was dying the second he got sworn into office. So
That's why Bush came in and was like, "Yeah, you ain't fit. I gotta go. I gotta tag in on that one."
I love the fact that what was that? It was on American. Sorry, it was on American Dad. And God, I hate it when I yawn. But it was on American Dad, and something happened. It was like Reagan was like, we all need to come together in this time of need. Nancy, is it okay for a teenage girl like me to feel afraid? And you just see somebody jumping across the screen, taking the microphone away. I was like, yeah. All timers Reagan. The fun Reagan.
But also, we have to talk about this. David Jason, played by Jeff Goldblum. Woo, that is a white boy who I love how
All right. So you can
drug
say
dealers fuck with his white ass the whole movie. They were really hitting on his insecurities and stuff. It was like, oh, this white boy ain't tough. All right, we'll fuck with him.
so the whole time they were trying to, test my gangster, test how tough that I was, but I didn't know that I had a brain and I used it the entire time. You have to use your brain because British men, they don't think, Christopher, not like us, not like you and me. No, they don't think at all. He was. I'm glad that Goldblum got a chance to Goldblum it everywhere, and I'm glad that he clipped a couple of fantasies for y'all black girls. Where he's like, I love black women. Look, bootylicious. Is it right? Yes.
You love, hey, did you just love again? This dude clearly is high on coke. His character's high on coke when he's explaining to fucking Lawrence character was John Hole or whatever. Like,
Yeah.
telling him explaining what happens, what basically explaining a chick creaming when he fucks. I'm like, is this motherfucker explaining the process of creaming?
Yes. You're explaining. He was explaining the doggone process of climaxing, as it were. Female. See, Chris.
Charge.
See. They call it discharge, right? See, it is a discharge, but to me, it's a sign. You understand?
Yeah.
It's a sign.
There it is.
like I hate it when he does it. It's not a discharge. It's a sign. And he stays there. He stays and Paul's like, get it. Like, yeah, Jeff, I get it. Just keep on going with your
And
conversation.
this character the whole movie, even when he's talking to Guzman, he was like, "You're racist Americans. You just want to cut us poor Hispanics out." He's like, "No, Mr. Guzman. See, I think you know there's no such thing as American anymore. No Hispanics, no Japanese, no whites, no blacks. We're just rich and poor people. The three of us are all rich, so we're on the same side." Oh
Yo,
my!
hey, what's the most intense sex thing you ever did? Huh? You ever been with two women at the same time? Yeah, your mother and your father. Good one.
Yo, did you look how he asked him? He was like, "Yeah, how come folks like balling black chicks so much?" And then John was like, "I don't know, maybe because it makes you feel like a fucking slave."
Feel like you fucking your slave.
Because again, he John is again, he's one of those white guys. He's cheating on his wife because that's what rich guys do. They cheat on their wives.
Rich white guys do. He's
They,
clearly.
they cheat on their wives with black women, and this is a very rich black woman who is rich off of him, by the way, because that's the chick that's helping him clean his money, essentially, and stuff. And John gets involved with her,
Mm-hmm.
because she's looking at John like, "Oh, you just one of them black guys and stuff that can't afford anything and stuff." And I like how he pulled it on her, like, "Well, if you got to ask how much it is, then you can't afford it." He's like, "Give me 2 masks."
Mm-hmm. Here's the thing. She never gave him the mask, though. See,
Yeah, she
see,
really
I
did.
don't, yeah, I don't like the fact that she lied to my nigga. So I'm
Came back
fuck
again
her,
later in the movie.
fuck
He's like,
her
I'm
then.
still waiting for those two masks. You're still gonna give it to me, right? She just looked at him like, maybe, I don't know. Let's just ditch this plot point. That mask ain't gonna happen. Just
Yeah,
no.
I would say that's not a thing. That's not a thing that's going to happen. But you got a lot of these moments with fucking Goldblum where he's expositing and all the rest of that shit. But you can tell that he's the yuppie that wants to be a part of this world that it really doesn't fit him at all. You're just a lawyer. You just keep
Lego
us out of
asks him
jail.
straight up, have you ever seen a man get killed? And this dude, again, he's such a yuppie. Oh, my friend in camp, he got ran over by a boat. And then look at him like, really? Like,
Yeah.
sure, sure, fine,
Like you never
whatever.
see a man get, and even in the scene where not Hernandez, what was the name? The nigga that got the Barbosa.
Barbosa.
Yeah, Barbosa slapping his hands, and it was weird. It was weird because for D, it felt like that was not in the script. Remember, he hit him 3 times.
Yeah.
He's like, wait. No, it's supposed to be four. No. It's supposed to be 4 times. It was you only did it 3 times. It was supposed to be four. And when he did that, I feel like Bill Duke was gonna like, nah, let him keep going. He right. He let him
Keep
keep
going,
going.
keep going.
Let's see where the scene go. Let's see where the game. Brilliant, good Jeff, good Jeff. Did he really hit you? Yes, he did. It stings quite. It actually does sting. Yeah. No need for medical attention. No. I'm a tough cookie. Tough cookie. Yeah, yeah. I've been out. I've been on the. I've been out. Not in my wrapper for a couple days. Huh? Tough. Get it? Tough cook. Tough cookie. Huh? All right.
That was the pinpoint where he got all intense because you just look on his face like, I'm gonna kill. I'm gonna kill.
I'm gonna
Ah.
kill all of them. I'm gonna kill everybody in this room. And it felt kind of funny. Like the one thing I didn't like, and it's just a real thing, I didn't like the fact that it felt like this drug empire felt very small. You know what I'm saying? I'm
For
not saying
Guzman to be the top dog of it all, he got diplomatic ties. It didn't feel like because he's basically was supposed to be in line to run the country that they had drugs down there, basically.
yeah. Let's just say Nicaragua standard.
Nicaragua.
Let's just
That actually
yeah,
it was Nicaragua.
it really was.
Yeah,
See,
it was Nicaragua.
It's always Nicaragua, Panama, or Guatemala, or as my boy
Countries.
Or as my boy Lou Dobbs like to call it. That nigga tried to say Guadalajara and then it felt like it ran away from.
Yeah, your whiteness eked out on that one, man. Really eked out on
Oh
that.
man, real talk. I'm glad. You're like, look, of all the people, I hate going on the side mode, but of all the people that are getting fired and leaving and disappearing because of all the crap that's happening with Trump and all the exodus of it. Oh, I'm so glad Lou Dobbs is gone. Oh, I'm so glad he's gone. If there's anybody like, look, here's the funny thing. I don't like Sean Hannity. I think he's a dick rider. You know what Lou Dobbs says? Wait a minute, how can he be a dick rider when I never got off the penis? Like that's how much like wow. I'm glad he's gone. Anyway,
Yeah, it's yeah, but it's interesting initially because on top of that, what's his face? Our boy, light skinned dude,
Robert, Wally was not Robert
Robert
Gilliam.
Goodberry, whatever. He plays the fuck out of a coked out middle class black dude that is like part of like a lowball drug empire a little bit, just in a way he does it. It's so great. It's like he knows how to play those roles so perfectly.
He plays the role of not even I wouldn't saying coked out of his mind. Well, he is coked up out of his
He
mind.
can handle his high to a
He,
degree, but clearly
no, he
he has
can't. No, he can't. Put it this way. Oh, sorry.
he
Roger,
stabbed Lego in the fucking shoulder.
uh, uh, Roger Smith. That's his name.
You're right.
But he always plays those roles. Well, anytime there's a character that has a chance to be more than what they are, he goes for the light skin extreme of it, and he does it very well. I'm not even trying to be funny. If you see him and He Got Game, he played the light skinned nigga that was like, oh, so you just gonna let all these people in your camp? You really don't like? Shit, they gonna take your money away, do all the rest of that. You gotta get smart, young man. Come on now. Like I tell you what, you know how men get caught up like you? Pussy and money. That's how y'all get
Your girl
caught up.
gonna be with you when you get in the NBA?
I remember that one. I remember that one. For whatever reason, as a dude that wasn't even playing basketball at the time, why did that cut me as a kid?
That
You think
cut
your
me.
girl? I
Good.
don't understand why that cut me as a kid. Like, well, you think your girl gonna be with you after you leave high school? Let me tell you something. I got a question. What about half the people that say they love you right now? Where they gonna be at? He played that very well, man. I remember.
Somebody, and you've called me out on my love for Rosario Dawson when she sat there and is telling Jesus Shuttlesworth, "I love you," in that way that women be doing that shit during sex. I was like, I felt that.
Okay, Chris. I know this is going to a different movie. Did she really get topless on that merry-go-round?
That's a
Or did I?
tit if I've ever seen one.
You know what? You know what, Chris? Chris, we have talked about stump boobage before. Are you telling me that that wasn't Rosario Dawson?
Oh no, I have to look this up. Now you're gonna have to
I
have
don't
me
think.
research.
Look. It's gonna. Look. Is it or is it like how we feel about Jada Pinkett and Set It Off? No, that ain't you. That ain't you. The
I
two
don't know. Then
say
again, Rosario Dawson damn near showed her tits in fucking Sin City with that fucking dominatrix outfit. So it's a possibility that
I
she
have this. Like I say, look. I feel that actresses. Look, I feel like certain actresses do
I
got
think
that
she
around.
goes for it, but
Like I don't think she would. I don't think she. You know what? You're probably right. Those are probably stunt movies. It's like I just don't see her
dude,
doing
hey,
that.
look, look, I did not know stunt boobage was a thing until like I hit high school and they did like a behind the scenes. I think it was Diane Lane was talking about it, where somebody, yeah,
Ah,
that's what it was. That movie about her cheating on her husband, Richard Gere or whatever.
bull crap.
They said
That was
they
a
said that
fake.
they said that that scene, not the scene where dude bent her over, and no, not that. The other scene that was intense as shit. That's a woof.
Oliver Martinez is trying to break her life.
Man,
He trying to break that chick in half, yeah.
bent her ass
Yo,
at a rush. Man. Anyways, nah, but the scene they were in bed.
you are cheating on Richard Gere. He has a hamster in his ass. That's just a motherfucker. That's just fucking real, but that ain't true.
Nah, but the scene they were in bed, it was like, no, that was another chick that did the scene.
Ah!
Like, oh, all right. Well, that kind of brought it down a notch in my head a little bit. Like, oh,
But that's kind of funny. That's just really hilarious to me. That's a real thing. That's a
yeah.
real thing.
I mean, they
The
don't do that. It's like, oh, I respect it. That makes sense.
we had a couple of sex scenes in this. We had topless scenes. The best one for D.
Which one?
The
Which one?
best scene. The best scene. As Barbosa is just making fun of your boy Jason, right? Your boy Jeff Goldblum the whole time. My girl on stage is giving it 1 billion% with nobody in the room
She got
paying
paid.
attention to her.
She got paid before they did their drug deal in that room, so she was fine.
She was rocking, wasn't she? She was just
You guys gonna
going
watch
for it.
me? All right, I
Jeff
guess.
Goldblum was getting punched in the dick. She's going for it. I'm like, yo.
I'm surprised she didn't do one of those numbers where they climb up to the roof of the ceiling and shit and start dancing. They
I'm
panic.
surprised that like the first time they got up, she didn't get up and like run off to the side and then no, she keeps dancing.
Hey, that is professionalism at
That's
its
professionalism. That's professionalism, son. You can't buy that, man. That's a person that she woke up that morning saying, "No, I won't be denied. I can't be denied. I shall not be denied." That is a powerful woman.
Oh, side note. I love the bartender because that same bartender earlier in the movie sat there and looked at fucking Roger Smith like, dog, drugs, man. Crack kills. What are we doing here? Like, why are you here, man? You doing too many
And
goddamn
then they
drugs.
get me. He was like, "No, don't do it. No, I don't want. No, I'm sorry. I like how he did the most light skinned thing in the world. He grabs the fork and stabs him. And here's me. He's like, I was the barber was like, I was fucking with
Fucking with
you.
you.
It wasn't real. I was fucking with you. Here's me. Well, if you weren't dead, you're definitely dead now.
I'm watching it. I was like, they were going to probably beat him up, but they were going to leave him alive. But that stabbed in the fork to the shoulder, that solidified. Oh, yeah, you're getting beat to death, dude. You're
Nah,
done.
that's a motherfucker that gotta go. Because we're not gonna deal with this. I'm sorry, Jasmine Guy fucked who?
Yeah, Tupac fucked Jasmine Guy. Yeah, that was the thing.
Oh yeah. No, I'm just seeing in our comments like, I'm sorry, the fuck.
No, but it was like, so when he's gone, that, like I said, that's when, again, the rise of Lawrence Fishburne. And the thing of it is, he's playing it cool, doing his job, after he kills Fake Me Out, fucking old boy in the bathroom with the silencer and shit. He's having a breakdown because
He
he's
two
doing,
piece that nigga.
Yeah, it's like he's doing things that it's like it's enough that I already had to sell drugs on the corner. I didn't want to do that. Like,
Now I'm a killer.
now I'm a killer. But then, and this is when that's when movies tell you that the character reaches deep end. He did coke. He snorted coke.
I like how he did it because he did it, and then you heard like that poem, that little ghetto poem, as I walk through the valley and da da ya ya la la. One of those jokes. It was like, yo,
Did you like how Jeff looked at him in the next scene? Like, are you on drugs?
yeah. He's like, I'm sorry. Wait, are you high right now? Wait,
Hey,
look
hey,
at him. Look at him. Look at him. He's
hey, D, he did the coke snort. Yeah, so
yeah. So that's the day. Yeah, they just got that wakes you up. Just know that.
dude, it's like again, this is a trope of every '90s movie. Whenever somebody crosses that line and stuff, because it just reminds me of that shit from the other guys. When he was talking, when the dude was talking about being Gator in college, and he put that knife to his cheek and shit.
Get on play.
I was like, I got too deep into the game. Oh my god, man.
I'm sorry, Clarence Williams is still alive.
I thought he was dead.
Nope, still alive.
Why did I think
Huh.
he was dead?
Damn, man, I didn't know that. And he was married to Gloria Foster for a while. Where would I leave her? I don't know. Gloria Foster seemed like one of the black women probably got annoying.
Oh yeah, Gloria Foster. That's
The Oracle. The Oracle, as I call her.
what? I'm looking at Gloria Foster. I'm like, they look like they were a match made in heaven for a while.
Come on, Clarence. You mean to tell
two
me you
militant,
ain't
2 militant people together? Come on.
come on, Clarence, you ain't trying to climb on top of this black sister and have your pyramid rock. Look, Gloria,
Not today. Not today.
I got fired today. What, the mob squad? Yeah, they ain't gonna make the mob squad no. But baby, you ain't gotta worry about that. I'm your strong black sister. 3.5 years later.
Yo, they broke up fucking '84, right when I was born. Damn. That's-
Can't do this shit. It's new year, new me. Can't be doing this shit in the 80s. I'm gonna do Tina. I bet you want to be like Tina. Yeah, I'm gonna find me a white man that's gonna take care of me.
you know what it is?
Hey, you know, here's the fun part. I know that was said a lot during the 80s.
That's real.
That had to be said a lot during the 80s by black women. I'm gonna give me a white man that's gonna treat me better than you. I
Hey,
know that was a
you know
thing.
what's ironic about that? They broke off in '84. That's perfect timing. Yeah, I'm gonna be big. I'm in Purple Rain with Prince. Eat that, bitch. It's like, whoa, there, buddy. That's
What you
like
gonna do, Gloria? What you gonna do? I don't know. I'm talking to Bill Cosby. He said he was going to do something better than whatever you doing, Clarence.
I'm like,
Goddamn bitch.
hey, you know, Clarence is about to say something about Bill that's fucked up, and he's like, you know what, Gloria? Have fun.
You know what, Gloria? I would say something, but all of Black Hollywood would hear me right now.
You know what? Have fun with Bill.
Have fun. No. Have fun with William. No, not William. William. Have fun with William.
Medium.
Do you love Quaaludes? What was that? Nothing.
Don't fall asleep around that. Look, don't fall asleep around that nigga, bitch. What is that supposed to mean? Don't fall asleep around.
No, D.
No. What is it? Like, what is that supposed to mean? Exactly.
No, he gives that smile like he gave them in 12 Tales from the Hood.
Ooh, the shit.
The shit.
Ooh, you in for the shit now.
You know what I want?
Oh, the shit.
No.
Shit's
You know what I
coming
need?
now.
Hey, CJ, you know what I need? I need a Clarence Williams Eeyore laugh from him.
No. It's the gif of the black man going into the car laughing. That's Clarence Williams the third right there. Just laughing. He's going into his car.
I need a legit Clarence Williams Eeyore style laugh.
And then also later on, when Gloria's in the Matrix movies, he's fucking slapping his head like Malcolm X, like, God damn it, I could have been there. Fucking
Nah, he's probably looking at it like, well. It looks like you finally found what you wanted all this time, Gloria. Yeah, yes it is. But you know what else I found? I found cancer, Clarence. And then they stayed with each other until her dying days. Now you seem like an asshole, Chris.
feel like an
Is that true, D? I don't fucking know. For all I know, he probably called her twice before she died and probably broke his heart when she passed. I don't know.
There's part of me that feels Clarence Williams there was pissed that Cornel West's ass was in the Matrix and not him.
Oh my God, yeah. So you mean to tell me
Cornel
you
West?
couldn't get You got Cornel West,
And not
a
me.
black man that cannot.
I'm
I
sorry.
think.
In random appearance of movies, Cornel West being in The Matrix ranks up there with Tyler Perry being in Star Trek to me.
No, 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 no,
Speaking of cameo,
no.
speaking of
Let's keep it to
cameo,
that movie. I'm sorry, real quick. Let's keep it to that movie. That one got you, but not Roy Jones, not
Okay,
Roy Jones.
you're right. You're right.
I don't know if y'all brought him up. Sorry, I had to step away from it. I don't know if y'all brought him up, but I had to bring up uh that same fucking face, fucking bottom lip hanging ass Tyron Turner was in this.
Oh, when old boy got fucking capped by fucking not got capped. Tyron Turner sitting there is like, so Tyron, you no speaking roles? All right, cool. I guess that's and it was at that moment that
All his speaking lines was ADR deleted.
it was at that moment that Bill Duke saw Tyron Turner and said, "You know what? I like you, young blood. You should."
Nah,
You
nah.
should.
You know what he did? You know what he did?
You know what? You
Nah,
really did fuck up.
it's like
You-
nah, he's exactly. He saw him and he went over to after the ad cut. All right, Clifton, come here. Yeah, man. So hey, Bill, I got a question, man. You got another movie you can put me on? I think I know, nigga. Oh, I
Nah,
think I know.
No,
This
just
tall
see it.
mother and see this tall motherfucker walk away like, okay.
No, but just seeing Tyron in that movie for like a hot minute, I was like, damn, he was actually in 2 or 3 scenes. Like he didn't have a speaking role so much, but he was just there. And
Yeah.
my boy, like we said, not Curtis Blow. One of my favorite lines from him was when he said, "Yo, he said, you know that movie? He said, you know that movie? Like, I'll be back. You can rent it at your local video store." I was like, nigga, are you shilling this movie?
you know what it is? It's
Are you
like
shilling Terminator in a Bill Duke movie?
Dog.
I get it. I get it. Arnold Schwarzenegger and Bill Duke, yeah, they've done a couple of movies together. I get that. Nigga, you are not going to be shilling Terminator 2, a better movie in this movie. You're just not going to do that.
Tyron Turner looked at Bill Duke like Tracy Morgan's character in Jay and Silent Bob, like, you reached out and I looked up to you, man.
I hurt your heart.
Hurt the heart.
I mean, how are you just going to go off the rip?
Reached out.
Just empty the clip into like a young kid like that.
Hey, I mean, hey, that's what you had to do back in the day. I mean, even now, you in the drug game. That's what it is, man.
I get it.
Yeah.
I get it's all about territory and all that shit, but I mean, come on.
Man, what's so hard about his territory? He rolled up on them GTA style and shot his fucking white boo thing.
Bro, that was messed up. That was messed up. I did not need to see in living colors Fly Girl get shot.
Oh, right.
I did not need to see that.
Laugh if she was one of the fly girls from A Living Color. I would.
No, she wasn't. No,
She wasn't. First of all, her titties were way too damn big to be a damn Fly Girl.
Hey, love that line.
Also, she was clearly in a Rex and Effect video.
Yeah.
I will believe that.
Hey, you know what? This movie oozed late 80s and 90s too. I loved it too. Just the styles and everything, but also the line that his character pointed out there where she was like, "Yeah, I got 4 kids." Like, damn, you got 4 kids with a fine body like that? And I was like, damn, she does look like she snapped back after them damn kids. Like,
No, Chris, that's called crackhead weight, and she ain't had no damn 4 kids. You know that.
I seen that fall that cracked out 4 kids.
Hey, Chris, let me ask you something, man. Never mind all that shit. Never mind the fact that she died. My question is, what was her and Lawrence arguing about in the car before she got shot?
Oh, relationship. That looked like relationship talk right there. You gonna fuck? Are you gonna fucking make me your one or not?
I mean, all I caught from her was, the only thing I caught from her was her saying, "I don't give a damn about no nigga," and I'm like, huh, and that's what got her ass clapped.
That sounded like a relationship fucking talk right there in the middle.
Because my man rolled up, top down and everything, broad daylight. Lisa sitting right next to him, driving in the getaway position. My man screams, "I'm back! Wild Wild West! Wild Wild West, motherfucker!"
My man, I'm like, bro.
When he screamed that, I said,
cocaine is a wonderful drug, isn't it?
No, never mind the cocaine. And yes, that is very true, D. But no, never mind that.
Very true.
My reaction was, bro, you are one good one-liner away from being the best character in this movie. Please keep that.
Hey, look, that's what made it funny. He took 2 shots from that gun in the bathroom. Was like, motherfucker.
Dude, I love how he took the first 2 shots and looked bothered.
I think he might have been on coke because that's the only way you take 2 shots and you're just looking like, the fuck was that?
Hey, yo, did you like how he gave him the ninja scroll death? Like right before dying, he took his blood soaked hand and grabbed that man's chest.
It's like,
I don't know what claw giving him the mandible claw is going to do, but okay.
oh my god.
It's like right before death, you just grab the nigga by the face or something, put your blood covered hand over it, like evidence, nigga, you killed me.
Surprised there wasn't no subplot where his girlfriend tried to take revenge. I was kind of shocked that didn't happen.
No,
That
I'm kind of glad it didn't go that way.
That would have been the best part because that would have been in true Ninja Scroll fashion. She rolls up on the body, moves the hand, like does this shit, moves the hand over, and finds Lawrence Fishburne's face.
Surprise, motherfucker.
It's like the face print is right there in the bathroom floor.
Hey, here's what happened. Now,
Wow, this is the way it dies. I know. And she flips over the hand. But we know who did it.
It's
And
like,
just
yep.
zoom into it, and then just zoom into the hand.
I love the part where dude fucks up that government dude on the rooftop, like, I'm pulling you out. He's like, give me your gun. And I'm like, he's about to edge over the gun, and all of a sudden jacks him up on the car, like, yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing, and you ain't gonna do shit about it. So
I'm gonna need you to tell me what the hell is going on.
I didn't know, I swear to God.
I love the fact that he CQC'd his ass into getting that information.
Hey, short white guy that clearly doesn't look like he's done a day of athletics in his life. It was pretty easy.
That
I
dude
mean,
was-
Walking
I
from
mean,
the-
he could have sweep kick. I mean, he couldn't do a sweep kick or nothing to this nigga, yeah?
That's how you know his reflexes was off, because any other cop that was trained would have been a fight on the rooftop. This dude was like,
No, he grabbed what it was, he grabbed it too high. He grabbed him all the way up here. He couldn't control his arms. He was like, hey, wait a minute.
nah, any trained person, if it was some dude, it would have been like a long drag out CQC fight or some shit. But nah, that dude just got.
I don't know. Actually, a part of me always say when you see the FBI agent, he has enough skill to fight back. A part of me is like, no. I seen niggas who work for the FBI. A lot of y'all pencil pushers. I doubt y'all
he
can
was a
do
pencil pusher.
push-ups correctly.
That's the thing. He looked like he was a pencil pusher. He didn't look like he was ever a guy that would be out in the field. That's what made it seem
Exactly.
even more funny.
Well, I think y'all are really missing the key point here. He looks like he's actually doing the drugs that's being dumped in the hood.
I don't know.
Okay.
No, hear me. No.
Hold on. No.
He is a wait. He is a weekend recreational use drug abuser.
That's what I was going to say. No, but clearly every now and then, hey, Samantha, hey, the boys are asleep? Hey, got the burgers out. You know, the tunes are playing. A little booger sugar, all right? Yeah. It's upstairs. It's underneath my socks. Yeah.
Drinking a fucking gentleman and shit.
No. He's out there drinking. He's drinking a Pabst Blue Ribbon.
Yeah, Blue Ribbon.
To say for the record, that is the most overrated fucking beer I have ever drank.
But also, it's a good '90s beer I need. It was a good '90s beer I needed.
Hey Samantha, would you care to do a slight party?
Oh my gosh, yeah. Hey, I want it's got to be a different record this time. So not Springsteen, no, only the best. Okay, it's like the Rick James one. You know the one where he was like the one where he was like doing a little where he was doing the finger of God thing on the cover. The one with Mary Jane on it.
Come get it.
Yeah, it's on the Come Get It album.
I was gonna say Freak Flag, but that's a good one.
Nah. It's got to be white people. So it's got to be like. I always laugh at white people that like Bob Marley because it's only the same 4 songs. So it's sort of like that with Rick James.
No, he's right. Side note. Yeah, you remember when that song Welcome to Jamrock came out?
Yeah.
I went to a fucking bonfire with a bunch of white folks.
And they were playing that shit.
Me and one other black dude were the only 2 black people at this party. You know these motherfuckers kept playing Welcome to goddamn Jamrock. I hated that fucking song by the end of the goddamn night. Them white folks were loving Welcome to just dancing on to the 3s and 5s and shit, by the way.
3s and 5s.
Can I say something? You think that gets on your nerves? Give Me the Light by Sean Paul comes on, and I'm in a club full of white people. Just give it a light and pass the joint. Come on.
All right, let's
Just
go
give
three.
it a light and pass the joint. Somebody's gonna touch my goal.
D, no, let's go 3 for 3 on this. Chris got one. You got one. You want to know mine?
What's up?
I'm still in love with you, boy. And yes, here's me. Here's me looking at all the white people. Who's the woman singing?
Thank you. I
I
like
got-
that, and I like that song too.
I like no. Here's me. I got $50 for the first white guy that can tell me who's the woman singing.
I mean, white people, y'all really don't understand how annoying you people are when you sing our songs. Y'all really don't know how y'all sound, do y'all?
Thank you, GC. Yes, we be burning.
Bro, it's just as obnoxious as when DDR put in fucking "Get Busy" and all the white folks were dancing to it, and I was like, "Yeah, DDR, get." I'm like, I'm done. I don't want to play this version of DDR anymore. I'm done with this shit. No.
Chris, and that is why I tapped out on the all American versions of
I
DDR.
hated Konami so much. I'm like, who greenlit this shit in this fucking game?
Who, like I said, and white people, then they got the nerve to attach themselves to songs we thought y'all were done with. How in the world, in the middle of nothing happening, white people said, "Oh, it was in Charlie's Angels, let's make it a hit again"? How did Baby Got Back become a hit again for no reason? Because Cameron Diaz, and I mean this as a person that kind of like her, what ass?
What?
Cameron Diaz was acting
What?
like a goofy white woman, D. That's
Yeah,
why she was so
but-
ambitious and happy.
Yeah, and that's what made me laugh. And that's the
She had
day.
on He-Man boy underpants, and it was so
It
cute.
was funny. Hey, look. And that was the day. That was the day my little sister was behind me, and she said it what I was thinking. Oh, so that Diaz is just a name. It don't mean nothing.
Hispanic. She 1/16 Hispanic. Like, no.
There's nothing. And look, no. And
Or
here's
she could be white
and-
pants Hispanic.
and then right here, this is D for all the people that love hitting this little chestnut. Oh no, man! In the mask, she looked like stop. There wasn't nothing Latino about her in the mask either. Yeah, if you said her name was Cameron Graham, you would believe it.
That girl is about
Not even with her trying to go for the fucking spicy salsa style dancing in the mask.
To her credit, she was on beat. She's one of
She was.
one
She
of
was on
she's
beat.
of the 5% of white women that can
Hey,
All
look,
right.
look, you
And
see
you
that
know
right
what?
there? You see what y'all both did right there? No, y'all not gonna do the SAT test, write your name down thing with me. Don't do that.
No. Even check this out. Hey, Chris. Now, you know what's funny? Cameron Diaz does that in the mask. And then Mask came out in 93.
Yeah.
And then that was about a good 8 years later. No, sorry, about 6 years. Yeah, about 6-7 years later, a woman by the name of Jennifer Lopez did that same damn dance in her first video.
Meanwhile, Lucy Liu, the first Charlie's Angels, fucked up as it was, and most people didn't pay attention. Lucy Liu was kind of getting like not thrown under the bus, but kind of like everybody ignored her. And I'm like, why are y'all ignoring Lucy
This
Liu?
is the funny thing.
She was the best part of that movie.
Yes, she was. And here's the thing that always killed me about Lucy Liu. And this is just my opinion. Y'all could be, I could be wrong, and I'm fine with it. I liked her, and I liked, when I look at her journey and how she's still trying to do shit. Good for Lucy Liu. I like her, but I hated how Hollywood treated her like she was the only Asian person out there. I hated how they zeroed it. I hated how they zeroed in on her, and she became every white man's Asian fantasy. I hated that.
But that's because a lot of the Asian males in Hollywood already peeped game and knew what they were going to be casted for.
Yeah.
That's why you stop seeing Donnie Yen in Hollywood. That's why Jet Li took his ass back to Hong Kong and made more dignified movies over there.
There's a reason why. There's a reason.
Jackie Chan followed suit with the same thing.
Think about it like this. Before we get back to deep cover, you think about the fact that Ming Na dodged that shit and Lucy Liu ended up catching it, because Ming Na could have easily been in Lucy Liu's position, and Ming Na was like, "No, I'm not getting typecasted. Fuck you."
Yeah, and that's the thing that get me.
what stopped freaking Zhang Ziyi from being
Oh
thrown
yeah,
into that thing?
Jin,
You want to know what stopped her from getting in or from getting typecasted like that?
Crouching
What?
Tiger.
No, not Crouch the Tiger. It was the fact that
No.
she didn't speak English until she
Yeah,
came
yeah.
back to do field.
Yeah,
Exactly. Exactly. I think with some people, like I said, some people they just got it. They just like Hollywood. They just like I'm not doing this, and I feel bad for Asian people that are going through this right now that they're still going through the stereotype shit.
hmm
Like there's fresh off the boat that tries to break the stereotypes, but every Asian movie I'm seeing is about Asian people who are super rich, and it's like that's not Asian Americans, nigga.
no, don't do that.
No, not at all. That's reinforcing the stereotype that's reinforcing all the negative stereotypes and then making everybody feel okay about it because hey, the rich, they're made it. They're minorities that made it. See, unlike the Negroes who became lazy, at least the Koreans aren't like that. The Chinese are like that. Meanwhile, and D means this, and I will keep on saying it until the fucking stat change. Look how many of them are homeless. Look how many of them are under the poverty line,
hmm
and then you want to hit all of these stereotypes that doesn't, I mean, it doesn't begin to hit any of the things that all the Asian Americans I knew, man. And it's like it's they set their standards so up high. Imagine, if you will, every white person saw the every white person saw the Bill Cosby show and totally believed that niggas was living like that. That's
I
how
mean,
white people see Asians.
technically,
When they see crazy
technically,
rich Asians, they think that's real.
You know that
Yes,
you know
it
that
is in
you know
Burbank, but
they
nowhere else.
they only go at two speeds too when they see them as a whole. Joy Luck Club, Crazy Rich Asians.
They only see them in two different lights, and I'm not saying that no Asians shouldn't see themselves in affluent positions. I'm not saying that, nigga. Let's just be real. Black Panther spoke to all of us, nigga. I love DC, and I like Marvel. Make a point, nigga. Wakanda, nigga. But still, that's what I'm saying. You get like I'm not saying nothing against that. What I hate is that is pumped into our heads that's a stereotype that they can't match.
I
It's
thought
just like the stereotypes that we can't match. But anyway,
Crazy,
I had to say that.
no, but I thought Crazy Rich Asians to me was kind of like I said, I think we talked about this before. I think me and you might have talked about it offline or when we did Fatale, whenever you put that out. But like when Eddie Murphy put out,
Thank you for that, Chris.
yeah, I know.
Straight up, bow, hurry up, nigga. I like that. I like
Nah,
that.
Eddie Murphy was talking about Boomerang. He's like, yeah, I just want to make a movie about some young adults who are in higher positions and stuff that got money and they're just dealing with regular ass shit. And I thought Crazy Rich Asians was the same thing. Yeah, it's a bunch of rich Asian people,
Yeah.
but they're doing silly ass shit too. And it's like, all
There's
right,
nothing wrong with that. Let me like
You want to
again,
know
like
the
I said,
white?
there's
You want?
zero,
Would you like to
there's
know
zero wrong with that.
Would you like to know the white equivalent of that is before going back to Deep Cover?
What's
What?
that?
The Hills.
Oh man, you know what? I hate all the rich shows.
I'm sorry, Chris had the best reaction.
white people that don't even have white people with white people problems. Oh my God, Lauren, why are you talking to my boyfriend? I'm like,
So I woke up this morning and I saw that the toaster didn't work. And I know that Devin was working it. Things are going to go down. So, bitch, why is it not working? What? My toaster, why is it not working? I hate it when white women do the black woman hand thing and they do it totally wrong. I hate it when they do that. Ooh,
because of that show, the name Spencer will forever be a white guy's name.
Spencer, like Lance.
Like
Was Spencer, like Lance, was a nigga name at one point. At one point.
I mean, it's
just drop the R. That nigga's name was Spence.
Spence. Hey, yo, Spence, what's up, nigga? Yeah, what's up, man? That look, more than likely, if you were nicknamed Spence, you light skinned, ain't you?
You light skinned.
meanwhile, I'm watching Deep Cover and I'm seeing a black man slowly fall in love with a black woman named Betty to keep her from not going to jail. And it's like it's slowly building up because that when they were both like bullshitting each other, like I said, I think when you were gone for that minute, me and Dee were talking about when she was supposed to give him that mask and they just dropped it completely and he never got those masks. I was just sitting back, I was like, they're slowly like they're clearly like they're not angry with each other, but they're kind of like fucking with each other through the movie, and then it's kind of like, oh, they're starting to kind of form a bond. All right, this is
a legit bond.
Legit bond. All right, this is interesting. Yeah, things are getting a little testy and stuff. But I like how when he gave her the money in the car and told her to get out of town, she asked him straight up, "So, are you in the drug game?" He was like, "Just take the money.
It's like, don't worry about where it comes from. Just take it." No. He said the best line. The money don't know where it came from.
There's a part of me that I could probably never get away with that. And like you tell a cop like the money, we will. Damn it! Now I'm fucking up the line again. What was that line again?
My man said the money don't know where it came from. That's all that matters.
You tell the cops that shit, they're gonna look at you like, that sir, that shit doesn't make sense. Where did you get the money?
Don't worry about that.
Don't worry about that, sir.
Don't worry about
What are you doing?
At that point, Lawrence ducks ducks into a freaking costume shop and comes out as your boy Cowboy Joe from Pee Wee Herman. Yo, that's his disguise.
Okay, so as a rep,
you see nothing.
Now they're selling coke, right? Now, if it is all right, they're selling this synthetic coke that apparently can't be detected by drug dogs, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
So they can, it's synthetic and stuff. And I like how their computer guy is showing them kind of like the DNA of drugs and shit. He's like, see, this is regular drugs. You do it, you don't get that much energy. You don't want to have sex. Your drive is gone. And then they put in this big old ball and it's like, here's the synthetic being added to it. Now you get the high, you get energy and all that stuff. And I was like, thanks a lot, 1990s early computers. That's very swell. That's how we get synthetic drugs, synthetic coke.
It's thanks very much, Pentium 2s.
Well, you nice, Pentium 2s.
Just saying that. No, come on, man. Look, that's government funded computers. That's at least a Pentium 2.
Hold up. Do we still have those big mainframe computers at that point?
You talking when we were in school?
We're talking like the 80s and 90s. So were a lot of places were they kind of like downsizing from those at that point?
They were. I think by the time we got to school, they were downsizing those.
Okay, because I remember some of the offices kind of sort of had them to a degree.
Mm-hmm. Some like offices did, but like a lot of schools didn't necessarily get those. I mean, you gotta remember we were still rocking the fucking MS-DOS.
Floppy disks.
Not even the floppy disk. Like I think if you went to certain elementary schools, at least the elementary school I was at, we had like the old, I think like the Apple II computers.
Hey, let me tell you how old you are. So, Eris, did your folks have the containers full of 3.5-inch floppy disks that they had to go through like a Rolodex?
Nigga, we actually had a Rolodex of those floppy disks.
Woo! People do not know the pain of trying to go through them to see which ones is empty so you can save shit. Because it'd be some that's like, oh shit, it's my taxes from last year. I can't delete this.
No, I got one even better for you, Chris. Hold on. This is how you and I became best friends. Remember when you and I first met?
98, folks. I want you to understand that it's not that far long ago. It's not that long ago. 98.
All right. Remember when we first met? And I'm watching, you were asking me like, how was I watching clips of like literally like 10-second clips of Dragon Ball Z stuff, right?
30 seconds if you're living life.
30 seconds if I'm living life on the edge. You just saw me push the button and out came a fucking 3.5-inch floppy disk that had 3 clips on it.
Tops. No, but you gotta understand beyond that, like my mom.
Chris was like, hey man, can I get a copy of that clip?
My mom.
I like the fact that Eris probably did it, but in Eris's mind, he had like slick back hair, he had glasses on, and like as soon as you pulled it out, you saw like internet code all behind him.
The Matrix jacket on the whole time and shit.
Nah, man. No, D, you got it wrong. See, for me, I was Hacker Man from Kung Fury.
Yeah, bro. Like, dog, I just remember that time my mom had a Rolodex because she did it when she did taxes on the computer. She had them saved on them discs. And I remember one time she was trying to find one, and it was like she was making a Sophie's choice. Like, do I delete my 1992 taxes off this disc to save this? And I'm like, is it that hard of a choice? Like, I didn't know it was that hard of a choice.
You couldn't just keep it on the computer because
you got a hard copy right there. Like, do you really need it?
You got a hard copy, but here's how bad it was. Computers back in the day, the highest amount of space that you got for a computer's hard drive was like 20 gigs.
Bruh.
Exactly. So
and only 15 was usable.
So here's my thing. My dad had a bunch of those zip drives. You know, the zip
drives, which is the upgrade from the floppies.
Yeah, the little zip port jumps. Now, that being said, my dad had a bunch of them. I'm just going to be real. Shaw, what the fuck did you have on them? That won't work. The fuck did you even have on?
Magazine scans? I don't fucking know.
That's why I was saying what old scans of Playboy or some shit. Like, I don't know.
Nah, D.
What the fuck you was into, Pops?
Nah, D. Different generation. Jet Beauty of the Week magazine. Like, oh, shit. Hell yeah.
No. Keep it at Black Tail, sir.
Black
Tail.
No, wait, D. Hold on. Let me be sophisticated. You had vintage copies of Players magazines.
It's like, oh shit, this is the issue.
Nah. My dad was a G. My dad's a G. It's the one that Pooh had. Gigantic asses.
Gigantic asses.
Gigantic asses.
Featuring Maya Angelou. And I rise, Maya Angelou.
Wait. Where did that come from? Hold up. Where did that come from again? And I rise, Maya Angelou. Who said that?
Docs when they were kidnapping Oprah and they were kidnapping Maya Angelou and Sam Jackson X.
Can
I rise, Maya Angelou? Yes.
They kidnapped Bill Cosby and then put her back.
That is perfect writing when you have to specify Maya Angelou. And I rise?
And I rise? Yo, Maya Angelou, it's too easy to make fun of her.
Look.
Hey, Chris, real quick, going back to the cover, I want to ask y'all, how much of a G can you be when you roll up to the big boss who's clearly extorting the hell out of you and your friends, and you present him the suitcase of said funds, which was not $1.8 million, but $1.1 million, with the pistol hidden underneath the cash. You pull out said pistol and pop him right there. Pop, pop. Double tap.
But here's my thing. The only question I had was, that was all the security.
Yes.
You security guys.
All right. Well, look. Here's the funny thing.
All right, I guess.
Here's the funny thing. Like, I get Gotti, Frank Lucas, and them only travel with like 4 people at a time. I get that, but that was it.
You're the biggest drug dealer. You're up there.
You're the biggest drug dealer in LA.
This is taking place in LA, so that was it.
You gotta remember, D. This ain't Paul Cicero.
Obviously not, because this dude was one step away from being the little offensive homosexual type of like, oh yes. Like, he was like
interest.
That.
You want to suck my dick? Are you gay? And I'm like,
That being said,
I'm like, this guy's just asking to get shot.
That being said, ladies and gentlemen, the word faggot is thrown around much like a baseball in this movie.
It's
a whole lot of it.
90s. They didn't give a shit.
That is the 90s aesthetic.
Jeff said it. Lawrence said it twice. And every other character said it probably once or something. I think the black girl called him a faggot.
You did.
She did.
Just on some like, you don't like me, you must be a faggot, which to this day, that's a thing that some women do.
That's a thing.
Some women still do that.
Look, like I said, man, at least for D. Like I said, I can't speak for everybody. The most homophobic people I ever seen were black women. So,
look, you imagine.
A group full of straight women is some of the most homophobic crap you will ever hear.
I got that.
That right there is a ball.
I got that.
It's a ball of toxic. Like D, Chris, this is how I can describe it. You know that move that Reptile does in Mortal Kombat where he does this shit and the toxic green ball comes out?
Yeah.
That shit.
I had a chick, 10th grade. Clearly, this chick stayed back. She's a little older than us.
That's fucked up.
He said clearly.
That's automatically fucked up because just go ahead, though.
I'm in computer class. I'm talking to the teacher. Here this chick come in there, slaps me on the ass and keeps it moving. And I'm like, it's like, I didn't like it because I didn't like that chick, but it's like, I don't want to be mad either. And then she saw the confused look on my face when I got back to my seat, and she called me gay because I didn't like it. I'm like, I'm not even going to, you try to explain yourself as a teenager, you do it in the most stupidest way.
I'm not gay. I'm
like that, almost like that. And I'm like, I'm digging myself in a ditch. I just shut my mouth. I'm digging myself.
Chris, don't do it.
Shut my mouth.
You know what?
I mean, no. See, Chris, I would have just said this. Like, even as a teenager, I just would have looked at it and said, straight face. Like, you see this? Straight face. Time and place.
See, that's not how my head is. Like,
Time and
you
place.
say that shit to me now. I'm like, bitch, I don't know you. See, it just comes out now. But back, it's like I'm confused. I'm like,
Like for me, like I was
I still
never.
would have said it. I'd be like, yo, time and place.
But the thing that kills me, if you want to see some homophobia, get a group of straight black women, and it's a fine black man, and that nigga's gay. It is some of the most. All right, imagine if you will, something that I've been calling black women trash on. The Trey Songz video that came out with him stroking homegirl. I still haven't seen it. I'm not going to rush to it, but imagine if you will, all the girls are like, oh my god,
oh, it was
look how
Mandingo
big.
that was on video, basically.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Oh my god, look at it. Like this nigga got a fucking flamethrower and he's killing the whole hood or something like that. But whatever. But the thing that kills me though is now imagine if you will, that was Trey Songz doing all that, and it was a dude he was having sex with. It wouldn't be the men saying all the homophobic crap. It will be the women, and it will be some of the most chick. You gonna make that nigga commit suicide type of shit you will fucking hear. It's not even a joke.
You want to know
For me,
why?
just like I said, in my experience, the most homophobic people I ever heard were women.
D, you want to know why? This is why I love that Amazon Echo commercial with Michael B. Jordan, because that's exactly what women were doing with fucking that Trey Songz. They were imagining all those scenarios with Trey Songz and stuff, and if they found out he was gay, it kills the fucking.
It would have killed that whole fantasy. Like all the girls are like, yeah, no, you're supposed to be a part of it. Oh really? Oh really? If that dude, if like already, like who do you like? Tay Diggs? If Tay Diggs told you he was gay tomorrow.
Well, the fact that he broke that when he came. Remember when he came out and was like, "Hey, my wife is white." You might as well say that was the equivalent because all them black chicks was like, "Oh no." I'm like,
boy,
Like
I
so many
felt
worlds
so
shattered
bad.
in
I felt
one.
so bad for. Could you imagine? Now, this is real talk. Could you imagine if Morris Chestnut came out and said that his wife was white? That would break a whole lot of black.
it's not enough that Morris Chestnut already gets called a herb ass nigga as is, and he has a
But
black
here's
wife.
but
But
that's
it's
what I'm
like,
saying. But here's the thing that killed me about him. As much as a herb as he is, the one thing that I give Morris, he kept himself in shape and kept himself looking good. To this day, black women say, "Oh, Morris, like, that nigga corny," but I mean, we going out tonight though. Is we?
like, nigga, you ain't getting Black Panther, but I will suck
Nigga,
dick.
you
Like,
corny as shit. So
well,
why you no, nigga, you corny as shit. So why you taking me? I mean, you don't have to. Like, yeah, that's like I ain't stupid.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? But if you found that nigga was gay, y'all would lose y'all shit. It wouldn't be all these flowers. It would be those flowers when all the gay men who support him make y'all look bad. Then y'all wanna the second Billy Porter come out and say something, all of a sudden, Billy right, the queen is shut the fuck up, bitch.
meanwhile, me and D and Eris will fall in love with Billy for other reasons. Like he looks so anime in that fucking dress. It's like,
Billy pissed me off not too long ago. I forgot what dress he wore. He wore everybody was saying something. I just told the truth. Nigga, you look ugly as fucking that, man.
hey, real talk. There was,
And
hey, real,
somebody had the nerve to say, like, why you trying to be so negative, man? See, that's why black men don't support gay men. Actually, I do support this nigga. He be looking bad in some of this stuff. But that one, no, honey.
to
When this
D's
one did
credit,
turns
though,
gay, no, honey. None of that. No, why do I
to
want to
D's
sleep with
credit
something
though,
like that? You look like a robot, bitch.
but
Why do
to
I
D,
want to
but
sleep
to
with
D's
that?
credit though, there were some gay people that criticized that dress. So I was like, D was right.
There was some gay people like,
Like, what you doing, dude? Like, no.
This is I read it from a gay person. Like, just because I'm gay doesn't mean I have to support every single
Thank you.
gay thing we do. Cause
Every
some of this gay shit, gay people go, see, that's too gay.
Y'all act like y'all act like
too gay.
everything. Y'all act like everything from our camp is beyond reproach.
No, no,
I'm like,
no.
man, like everything don't gotta have a fucking whistle that's going on top of it, you know? Jesus, can we just show up and just be
But again, as I said in the beginning, they get to that drug deal with Guzman, and again, I love when Guzman and his second in command sat there and snoring that coat. The second in command was like, "Buy it." Ugh.
No, I like because he did. No, this was like this. He looked at it like, get that shit. Ah,
But then turn around, and then when as soon as fucking Clarence Williams rolls up in there, I like how he pulled the fucking Lethal Weapon 2 diplomatic community. And the guy was like, he was like, all right, I can't do anything. Then all
the
of a
second
sudden,
he said diplomatic plates, I'm like, I bet this motherfucker's gonna be like, screw the rules, I gotta do it. And he did it.
but did you love how he tried to go after who's school special on Lawrence Fishburne? Come on, man. I know you don't want to do this. I see it in your face. I see it in your eyes.
I was thinking to myself, was that just a black man thing? Like, brother,
I know
you
you don't
you
want to do
you
this.
part of the problem.
He said, "You see this? This is my see." And also, we knew he was gonna die when he pulled that picture of his two little girls. I'm like, you already signed your fucking contract of death when you showed the picture of your two little girls. These are my two little girls. When you sell your drugs, it's like you putting a gun to their head. I'm like,
Yeah, you see that? It's my wife Betty.
I mean, I
Yeah,
get it, but
we're gonna go
like,
to the country. Hey, this is my wife Betty. We're gonna go to the country. We have a farm. Yeah.
after I take down Guzman, you
Man,
know,
know what I mean?
Shut the fuck.
oh,
The know what I mean part always kills
no,
me from Harris.
did you love how earlier in the movie his partner fucked up the other drug bust when he fucking sat there and was like, something's up. And he's like, give me that gun. I was like, you're about to fuck it up. Put the gun down. What are you doing?
He fucked it up.
He's like, you could have had, and what happened? One cop got killed, and then the other cops got fucked up in the tunnel after they hit old boy in the tunnel. I'm like, really? That injured two cops after they hit that guy? I guess.
Ragdoll physics is a thing.
I mean, hey, that limousine could do wonders.
Wait, so like in that scene, I mean not that scene, but the that final drug scene at the end. I gotta say, did you love the poetic knowledge that that was dropped?
Always got
Yeah.
to strut.
No,
Thank you.
not that. It was your boy.
They
Your
don't
boy.
know.
No,
They don't show.
no, D, not that. It was. Oh God!
My brother's keeper.
For the love of God, no. First of all, it was Goldblum who dropped the line when he
Oh,
said,
I know what it was.
"Like, there's no such thing as American. There's no Hispanics, no Japanese, no blacks, no whites.
Poor.
It's only rich people and poor people." And here's me, 2021. That's quite accurate.
It is very accurate.
Accurate.
The
Yeah, we're all rich.
one thing, and I said this before on our show before, if like we talk about America, that racism a real big thing in America. Of course it is, but if you push that to the side, what you really see is rich versus poor, and there's a whole lot of poor and a thin line of rich. And that thin line of rich is whipping its penis out and slapping us across the face with it.
I mean, because
That's pretty much how America is.
I mean, his character was.
And that's how. And I'm sorry, Chris, to cut you off. And
No,
that's
good.
actually not just America. That's how a lot of what you call the industrial, the good countries are like that too. Japan is the same thing in there.
I mean, because he was
To
even.
an extent, it's the same thing. It's the rich versus all the cogs.
I mean, he was content with chilling on the corner, watching all these poor black people buy drugs, and was like, "Hey, we getting this money. I don't care." Even to the point he's giving them like, "Yeah, so we're gonna have to take out that black dude. You know that, right? We're gonna have to take him out. He's detriment to the plan. You see, kill him." I was like, this guy is out here telling this dude to kill him, like he's gonna do it. And I'm like, no, you never killed a dude in your life, and you telling him.
And I think it's just because, at least for me, when I see scenes like that, it just feels weird because it feels like this fucking drug empire is so tiny. You know what I mean?
I mean, because it's like one corner of LA is where all is being made, just so. Over the course of the movie, he ends up even to the point that even the federal government agent is like, "Hey, get yourself out that piece of shit place and spend some money, guy. Spend some money." And I'm like, "You created this, right?
You're creating this, and that's what I say. You're creating the problem." And here's the funny thing again. Like I said, if Bill Duke nails down anything in this movie, he nails that down. That the FBI created this problem.
The ending was perfect because I like how he was like, "All right. I'll let your girl go if you basically suck our dick on that witness on that stand."
Look, don't badmouth us. You badmouth us, that's it, buddy. You know
He's
what
like,
I mean?
hey, But the smart part of him was I need that in writing, signed and
Sign
sealed. I was
in
like,
my and
oh.
I ain't signing nothing until my lawyer see it.
So I was like, all right, that's smart.
Yeah,
Soon as
yeah,
he
and,
sat
and
there,
here's the sick part. This is why here's the sick part. As much as we hate the everybody hate the feds and all that, they're law for evil. So
but I
sure,
like
go
how
ahead, let your lawyer see it, nigga.
but I like how he said all that and stuff, and then he's like, "Yeah, so I got one more thing. Hey, tape." And I was like, "Oh shit!"
Wait a minute, what tape? What tape? Yo, not only do they got this nigga, he got him on camera doing the coke, but yeah, but he went golfing with George Bush not too long ago. If I'm mistaken, I like
Hey, did you love that Clarence?
wonderful.
Did you love the Clarence Thomas black dude? Turn it off! It's preposterous.
I was gonna say, with Herbie Kane in the back.
My
The
man,
hell is this?
bruh, and it's accurate because let's be real. There's some people in the government that don't like that shit when you put their fucking shit out on the street like that. And he said he made copies, which by the way, this is 91, 92. The copies were probably expensive as shit. So you know he had to dub all
And
them.
that went to press, and but still, I send that out to all the major press. So that had to be like what Wall Street Journal, Washington
Buttoned up
Post.
his jacket and walked away smooth.
That was Wall Street Journal,
New York
USA
Times,
Today, Washington Post, Chicago Sun Tribune, nigga. That
LA
went to,
Local News Station,
yep, that went to all the major people out there. Yeah,
CNN, maybe
see that baby? They probably threw that shit away.
Headline News, probably Headline News, maybe.
Headline News, probably the local news around there.
Yeah,
All
I
the
mean,
well, not headline news. It's 91, nigga.
Headline News was out in 91.
It was
Maybe I don't
in
know.
91, in
Maybe,
91,
look,
maybe in
let's be
96. I don't know about
Yes, we got a
91.
time travel machine. We go back to 91 so we can go roll up to some place and be like, hey, you got headline news? What's that? Well, shit,
What are
dude.
what are you black people doing here? We went back too far. I told you.
It's 84. Shit. But nah, that whole thing was smooth because I like how the director was like, why would you do that? And I like how he was like, nah, I didn't badmouth you guys. His lawyer was like, he didn't badmouth you. He just played the videotape that had nothing to do with you guys.
I will say yes. They got the fuck out of there.
Oh,
Oh, they got him out of there.
but you love how he was like, yeah, so they don't know about that $11 million that I took. So yeah. So he leaves that with $11 million richer.
Mm-hmm.
But contemplating, so I mean I could use the $11 million to help the hood, but it might make me feel bad. I might get in trouble if I use that money. And I'm like, I mean, I
The
guess
way it's explained, and I get why it's explained like that, is explained to put him in this corner of what the hell do I do? I'm in a position where I can help people, but if I help people, that's going to get me in trouble. And if I try to funnel it this way, it's going to look bad on me if I do it like this. So even when you actually have the advantage in the situation, you don't have the advantage in
as he
it.
puts his dad's gravestone, that bloody money.
And it's like even when it's like every step you make is going to have a consequence that either you're not prepared to take, or it's going to be a consequence that's going to either wreck somebody's life or whatever have you like that. The whole movie is falling back on a decision being made and destroying people's lives of it. Like, what's the repercussion of it? His dad going to that regular shop and shooting the white folk for money.
Yep.
What did that do to Lawrence? What trauma that leave on him?
Mm-hmm.
And Lawrence knew very early what he was doing is creating other little kids that going to have to go through the same situation as his, just this fucked up situation of somebody that's addicted to something,
Mm-hmm.
and they're not a parent. You know what I mean? So, and that ate him up through the whole movie. And even at the end, he got this decision to make a change. But it's like, dog, even if you make that change, at what cost is it going to be? Are you going to be in jail? Or are you going to be in jail? Or are you going to create more little kids just like you? Or or is it going to be even worse? So yeah,
Yeah.
the movie, like I said, that's the one thing that Bill Duke did not shy away from in the movie. And yeah, you can say he laid it on thick, but god damn it, he had to lay that on thick because that was the whole point, man. So yeah.
I mean, when it hit and stuff. I mean, like I said, the soundtrack was like the biggest thing off of the album easily and stuff. I mean, Snoop Dogg.
The soundtrack. I don't even like outside Deep Cover. What else was on that jump?
Um,
I remember when Deep Cover came out, man. I remember how that song was just like this. All of a sudden, the East Coast who hated the West Coast all of a sudden liked it because it was hip hop.
I mean, Dre did
I
produce
hate
help
New York
the
niggas. I
album,
swear to
so
God, I hate New York
I
niggas.
mean, hey, look, credit to Bill Duke. He was the one that was like, "Hey, get Dre on this to help produce it and stuff." And I mean, it was a huge album and stuff. I mean, Deep Cover was probably the reason why everybody bought the album. If you want
Well,
to
of
be
course, yeah, of
obviously and
course.
stuff. I mean, it's there, but
Deep
it's funny.
Cover was in actually, Chris. Deep Cover was in that. I would say that trifecta of movie soundtracks of 1992. It
Yeah,
was this. It was this Juice, and what was another movie that came out that year
New
that
Jack
had like a
come out, did he?
banging soundtrack?
Did New Jack come out in '92?
New Jack. No, that was 91.
Okay, '91. All right, yeah.
But they had two big songs on there, which was Deep Cover, and the other one was Lover Man by
Hmm.
Shabba Ranks.
Yep.
And you can't, like I said, those are two gigantic. Those are just two get gigantic hits, man. The only thing I'm seeing on here, is Snoop and Dre. Uh,
My nigga.
wow, wow. Nobody. Shabba, like I already said. Nobody.
I'm
Cocaine.
about to say, and no, and like a
Nobody.
few, and like
Nobody.
a few like a few Hispanic songs.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
see that too?
Hmm.
Hey, but the
It
crazy
really ain't
stuff.
a lot.
But you think about like this movie came out, and I'm assuming that probably the budget was probably not that huge and stuff. But like opening weekend, like I said, I mean, it came in at like number six. Obviously, I mean, it
Hmm.
was one of those kind of like smaller movies and stuff, especially when you look at it.
Put it this way: we seen the movie, we see how good this is. We know this is. We seen good movies that are not going to kill it at the box office.
But if
It's
you
just
look at
some
the
movies
movies
that's
that
not
came
going to
out,
be like that.
if you look at the movies that came out in the previous 4 weeks, you kind of understand why it lost it placed in because Basic Instinct,
Mm-hmm.
White Man Can't Jump,
Mm.
Beethoven, and Sleepwalkers. Are you really beating those four when you
Wait, you
drop?
said Sleepwalkers?
Stephen King movie.
That wasn't a hit
Oh,
though.
and Fern Gully.
Fern Gully wasn't a hit either. Fern Gully just took up space in the box
Well, Wayne,
office.
You
well,
say it took up
never mind. I
space.
was gonna say Wayne's World. Wayne's World was on the seventh week.
But
So,
still, though, Wayne's World was something that was
oh,
there
and My
though.
Cousin Vinny. That's the other one.
Yeah, it had some stuff to go. But again, like I said, we seen this movie. This movie wasn't gonna
It
beat
wasn't beating
nobody
out
out.
but Basic Instinct and Beethoven and White Man Can't Jump. Those were like
Like
huge.
just those three alone, you weren't gonna beat them no matter what, bro.
But I mean, it's a New Line movie, and if you know New Line, they're good for smaller movies. So it's like, all right, well, we made our money. It's critically. I mean, it was critically. A lot of critics did like the movie, so
Yeah.
it.
The only knock I seen on this movie was, and I think they said the performance for Lawrence Fishburne wasn't as strong as they wanted, and I get that in a way because you have the dude that plays Barbosa. He's just so lively and loud, and then you got Jeff Goldblum, just
They
being
said the,
my charming self.
they said
Yes,
the
you
critics said
have him.
they said
You know
they
what I'm
said the
saying?
critics said Jeff Goldblum was out of place, and I'm like, I don't know. He played a good
Jeff
yuppie.
Goldblum wasn't out of place. I
See,
thought he was
that's what
just
I'm
fine.
saying. I
I
can
thought he was
get that.
fine.
I can get why critics will have that kind of mix with both of them. I can because even though I like both of them, I can see where Jeff Goldblum's character, when he starts doing the cocaine and starts becoming more of a
The
bad
limo
guy.
stuff is probably why I can see it to a
Yeah,
degree.
but even then, it is a bit of a because Jeff Goldblum is Jeff Goldblum. It feels
Yeah.
like kind of a goofy leap a little bit, so I can kind of get that.
Can you?
And with Lawrence Fishburne, I get it. It feels like he's been detached the whole movie. You know what I mean?
It is
He's
kind
not
of
No,
trying
but
to
think
really
about
be in. So
this.
I get it. I get
No,
it.
but
But I
no,
get why a critic will say they didn't like that.
nah, but D, think about it. Think about this. When you're getting humiliated and forced to play the fucking hand slap shit, and your boss is humiliating you in front of your boy, the dude that you brought in, as well as his own crew. Come on, man, that's a turning point right there.
I don't get it. I don't get the ball busting that happened in this movie either.
because
It's that's
There
what
were a lot of
every no, that's what
unnecessary
every
ball busting.
no, that is in every mob type of scene. Not even just mob movie. That is just in every mob scene. There is always the ball busting that goes too far, and they know that. First of all, first of all, when your boy Gopher was like, "Hey, look, man, come on, it's enough. It's enough, man. Like, you made your point." You made your point. Like, dude, you really got to do all this. No, 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 no. Like we said, we was going two games. Here's Jeff agging them on. No, we're going for 4. I want 4. Give me
Like
4.
that right there. Like, see, Chris, see, Eris, that's what I'm talking about. I can see a critic saying that, like,
No, because you
the
can see
fuck
the
is wrong with, like, I
no.
get what you're seeing, Eris.
That's
I
what,
get what you see, but I can also see a critic seeing that and going, the fuck am I watching? I can totally see that.
You know what's ironic about all
no,
this?
but that right there was just a key point to show you that every man has a breaking point.
I get
And
it, but you know, like
Meanwhile,
even to be look, I like it. Then I look at it and say, okay, that was stupid.
no. You know what it was? I can imagine set of Jurassic Park, Sam Jackson taking a drag of a cigarette. Hey man, I loved you in Deep Cover, man. You were great. Thank you. I loved you in Jungle Fever. Yes.
Yes. That's the. I like you in Jungle Fever. You like, oh, we like you because of crackhead. No, because you was having sex with Holly Berry.
Ah,
yeah,
ah,
yeah.
ah.
Also, it's a serious. It's a serious question. How good of a director is Spike Lee? I would like to know that.
Bro, I need in my lifetime, I need to see Jeff Goldblum and Spike Lee in a movie
I
directing.
don't look to
For
me.
some
Like,
reason, I just need
it
that. I
sounds
don't know.
funny. It sounds funny. I'm pretty sure several times his name's come up to be in a movie, and Spike looked at it like, yeah, nah. Jeff ain't good for that.
He's too eccentric for me.
Not even eccentric, but it's like, see,
it
you
just
asked for this, but you didn't ask for what's the name of the other movie. Nah, I can't give it to you.
it wouldn't work.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like he did Inside Man. You know what? Well, he was doing Inside Man. You know what? Take Jeff off. Really? No. Tell Jeff no. Call him up tonight and tell him no. Don't come out to LA.
Hey, I have a feeling that they wanted him for Black Klansman and they was like, nah, nope.
Because
Like,
here's the
I'm
thing.
not doing this. I'm
Here's
not
the
going
thing.
down. I'm not going down that rabbit hole. No.
Here's the thing. When you buy Jeff Goldblum, it's a lot like buying Christopher Walken. You're
Mhm.
buying. You know what I mean by that. Because if you're buying Christopher Walken, get ready for this intensity, this crazy, this type of man.
You're getting Jeff
And all of a sudden,
Goldblum.
look, and all of a sudden, here's Christopher Walken, this type of man. Who wants ice cream?
I think that's why
No.
Make a speed, nigga.
No. D, and you are right. You are so right. God, 1992. Chris Walken, Batman Returns. You got Christopher Walken in every movie. It doesn't matter what it is.
Chris.
You are getting Chris.
Like,
Chris
I love it.
Walken.
Even in a movie where he's doing good in Dead Zone, and he just turns into the ice. It's gonna break.
I mean,
No, you want to know my moment? Hey, you
It's
want to
gonna
know?
break.
You want to know the Christopher Walken moment in Batman Returns, D?
What was it? Oh,
No, I got you. No, I got it. I'm gonna throw one out there for you. To me, it's my favorite one. When Bruce meets Selena Kyle for the first time, and he notices the bandage on her forehead, and he says, "Hey, what happened there?" Here's Chris being pure Christopher Walken. That accident on the ski slope in Switzerland. You had to cancel your trip and come back home early, right? I'm like, this is pure Chris.
Just like
Wide-eyed and everything. Just
look, here's Tim. Okay, I'm Chris. That was very good. That was not in the lines at all, but it was. That's why he got the accident. We all know it. He's Bruce Wayne. He's Batman. The audience don't know that yet, Chris.
No, he was saying that about Selena, because you remember the scene before. The scene before, he yeeted her ass out that window, which I don't care what Noah says. I don't care what Noah
That
says.
was real. That was really Christopher Walken throwing Michelle Pfeiffer out of
a fall from that high. You are dead.
That's not even real. Here come the cats. They give her meta powers out of nowhere. I'm like, wait a minute, hold on.
man, folks, I'm gonna keep tweeting this horn. I think I said in the last episode we recorded, they gave Max Shrek a McDonald's cup.
They did.
That's funny to me. I'm sorry.
No. Chris is right. They gave him a cup right before. Hold on, they gave him that shit right before they cut all that shit.
I'm just saying, it's like Batman, Catwoman, and like Penguin. It's like, all right, that makes sense. You give them a cup because they're like staple Batman villains. Max Shrek.
Christopher Walken on the cup looking like that. Like,
Random clown number 2, they got the fucking detonator on him. It's like, you gave him a...
Go ahead, hit me.
It's like, why would you give him a cup? He doesn't do anything.
I stand by what I say. I stand by what I say. Batman Returns is actually a terrible movie, and we just been letting it
Happy Meal,
go for
guys.
years.
Happy
We
Meal.
have been letting it go off of nostalgia for years. I have been saying it. I'll keep saying it. It's not a good movie. We know it's not a
That
good
movie
movie.
had a Happy
Why are
Meal,
we all
guys.
giving it passes?
Again,
We were denied. We were denied a Happy Meal because of Penguin biting a dude in the nose.
no, that movie had a Happy Meal, guys. That's not a happy movie. I'm sorry.
No,
Pfeiffer.
wait,
There's
Chris,
a
hold on.
scene.
Wait, Chris, wait, Chris. It's not a happy look. It's not a happy movie. It's a Christmas movie,
Here's the sick part about
and you
all
know it's a
this.
Christmas movie.
Here's the sick part about all this. We talking about all this depressive shit. I like how people always reference why they can't make Batman movies like they used to. Oh, where Batman's like, my dick hurts. Eternal sadness.
So everybody doesn't know that Bruce is Batman, even though he obviously is
Is
Batman.
back.
They
Like,
got
I look like again.
back. You gave me a jacket. Bruce, that's you? It's like, yes.
No, it's not me. It's not me at all.
Oh, side note.
No, Chris. I am the knight.
He really did Commissioner Gordon that shit to him like, I am the knight.
I am the knight. Huh, I wonder where it goes. Shows Batman at the bar.
Like, where he goes. Batman's in the back seat. Listen to the little Uzi smoking a blunt.
Side note, Deep Cover was the last movie that Lawrence Fishburne was Larry Fishburne.
I was going to
that's
ask
right.
when he stopped being Larry.
Deep Cover was the very last
Larry.
he did it, which is ironic because this is the same movie. People don't realize this. I think we might have talked about this when we were talking about the Death Wish franchise. Lawrence Fishburne and Jeff Goldblum were in Death Wish 2 together.
They were in that
Yes, they were.
together.
Same gang that raped Jack Kersey's daughter.
That's right.
So you remember last time you and I were in a movie? There was a girl. She was unconscious.
Where's the girl?
She was on the ground. Don't remember? Don't remember? Not Eric's party. You animal. No, not that.
No.
Perfect, like you animal.
No,
Dog
D.
you.
D.
No.
D, when he says that, he says, hey, Larry, you remember the face?
Speaking of which, I like how Lawrence Fishburne was wearing those glasses that homeboy off of Back to the Future had. And he was all like, yo, he's about to stick it in her. Like, yo.
Hey. Let's be real. Jack Kersey shot his ass out that fucking tree with the glasses
Oh,
on.
man. Yo, I know it wasn't the same movie, but he said, do you believe in Jesus? You will.
I'm sorry, but if God tells you to believe in Jesus, you might as well just.
It's like, well, I've had a good run.
You believe in Jesus? Well, this is clearly a person that's about to shoot me. A good time. It's gonna be a good time. Hey, when you shoot me, don't do it in the face. My mom likes to see me. Before would love to have an open cast.
Ask Kersey shoots you in the dick.
At that point, you wish he did shoot you in the face.
Oh my god! All right, folks. That's it for Deep Cover. We'll be back. We'll be back again, and thanks for tuning in on this episode. We'll see you later. Peace out.
So, hey, Chris.